Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a handful of change, and spotting what looks like an ordinary Washington quarter. You might think it's just 25 cents, but what if I told you that a single 1984 Washington quarter-dollar coin sitting in your change could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. The 1984 quarter is one of those coins that may look common at first glance, but certain rare versions and era varieties have shocked collectors with their sky-high values. So before you spend that quarter, you need to know exactly why this coin could turn into a treasure. Let's dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1984 Washington quarter and uncover what makes it so valuable, what errors to look out for, and how you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. First, let's get the basics out of the way. The 1984 Washington quarter was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The ones from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, the ones from Denver carry a small D mint mark, and San Francisco coins carry an S mint mark. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, not all of them are equal in value. Condition, rarity, and era varieties can turn what looks like a simple pocket change coin into a serious payday. Now here's where things get exciting. Collectors are not just after any 1984 quarter. What they really want are the special era coins and high-grade examples. And these are the ones that can fetch big money. Some era varieties are so dramatic that collectors will pay thousands of dollars for them because they are unique pieces of minting history. Imagine owning one of those and realizing it's been in your coin jar all along. One of the most famous errors for the 1984 quarter is the double die variety. This happens when the coin is struck with a die that has been improperly manufactured, causing the design to appear doubled. On the 1984 quarter, doubling can often be spotted on the inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty." These errors are not only rare but highly collectible. A double-die 1984 quarter in pristine condition can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how strong the doubling is and what condition the coin is in. Another highly sought-after error is the off-center strike. Imagine holding a quarter where Washington's head is not in the center but shifted dramatically to one side, sometimes even cutting off parts of a lettering. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. A perfectly centered coin is worth face value, but an off-center coin with a clear design and date can be worth hundreds of dollars. And if you find one with the date still visible, jackpot, it's worth even more because collectors love errors that clearly show the year. But we're not done yet. There are also clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin is missing because of a mistake in the blanking process at the mint. Instead of being perfectly round, the coin will have a crescent-shaped cut. These quirky errors are highly desirable, and when they appear on a 1984 quarter, their value can soar into the hundreds. And let's not forget about strike-through errors. These occur when some kind of foreign material, like grease or even fabric, accidentally gets in the way when the coin is struck, leaving strange imprints or missing details on the coin. Collectors go crazy for these because every strike-through error is one of a kind, making your coin completely unique. Now let's talk about condition, because that plays a huge role in determining value. A 1984 quarter straight from circulation that's been tossed around for decades might only be worth face value unless it has an error. But if you find one in mint state condition, meaning it looks almost brand new with no scratches or wear, you're holding something special. Coins graded MS 65 and above can bring serious money. In fact, pristine examples of the 1984 D quarter have sold for over $1,000 at auction. Imagine trading in your pocket change for a 4-figure payday. Unbelievable, right? And if you're lucky enough to find a 1984 S-proof quarter, things get even more interesting. Proof coins were not meant for circulation. They were specially made for collectors with sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. Some of these proof coins were struck with unique features or in ultra-deep cameo, making them worth far more than face value. High-grade proof examples can sell for hundreds of dollars. Here's what makes the 1984 quarter so thrilling. It's not just about errors or mint marks, it's about the hunt. You could be one coin roll hunt away from discovering a gem that other collectors have been searching for. Many people ignore quarters because they don't think they're rare, but the 1984 quarter proves that even modern coins can carry hidden treasures. So the next time you're at the store, getting change from a vending machine, or digging through your old coin jar, take a closer look at those quarters. Flip them over, check the date, and inspect the details. Look for doubling in the inscriptions, check for off-center strikes, and keep an eye out for any unusual features. Because what might look like a regular 25-cent piece could actually be your ticket to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors today are paying big money for these coins because they know how rare they are. Auction houses have reported 1984 quarters selling for unbelievable prices when they feature dramatic errors or are preserved in pristine condition. And with coin collecting gaining more popularity than ever, the demand for these rare varieties keeps climbing. Think about it. How many people have probably spent a rare 1984 quarter without even knowing it? How many of those quarters are still out there waiting to be discovered? That's what makes the hunt so exciting. Every time you hold a quarter in your hand, you could be holding a small fortune.